Hi class, this is just a quick little review of Eclipse. So the thing with Eclipse is you can't simply say here, file new class, even though it gives you the option to. What Eclipse wants is everything to be in a project. So you can see here I have an existing project, but if I didn't, I would go to, let's say, file new Java project. I would give it a name. So project names can have spaces in them. So let's say next thing we're going to talk about are 2D arrays sometime next week. So 2D arrays, and I'm going to put some sample programs in there. And then I'm going to leave all of this the same. I had unchecked creating a module because I'm just going to use the default module. And I'm going to finish that. And now I have a project. And if I want to put files into it or create classes, now you create your Java classes inside a project. So I would just say right click here, new class. And here, remember, a class name typically starts with a capital letter and has no spaces. So let's say intro 2D arrays. And we use camel case naming conventions. And since this is just going to be a sort of a self-contained file, I'm going to have a main method. So I check that off so I don't have to type it. And you finish it off. Now, sometimes we have seen that I post code on the class, on a course website. So a way to handle that. So let's say you want to take that code and use it and build on it. You can't simply open it up in Eclipse. You either have to import it, or possibly an easier way to do this is, let's say if I go to our Brightspace page. So here's our Brightspace page. I go to content. We had been working on some review. So I go down here. And I believe this is a review file. So I click on this, and you can see it can't open a Java file, so it gives you the option to download it. So I would download it. Once it's downloaded, I'm going to open it in a file, the file browser. And then what I do is I right click on it. Just a moment. The file listing was on my other monitor. So even though it has this J here for Dr. Java, we don't want to open it in that. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to select open with. I'm going to select Notepad. And I can see this is the name of the class. So it seems like sort of a weird way to go around doing it. And there are other ways, but this is sort of more foolproof. So I'm going to go back here, and let's say in this project, the grade 11 review, I'm going to say new class. And I'm just going to copy that name. And I'm going to, there's already one that name, so I'm going to just add a 2 to it and finish. Because I'm like posting something I just got from here. So I'm going to highlight all this and then do a Control V to paste it. Nope. Where's the file? I'm going to do Control A, Control C, go back to Eclipse and paste it here. Now you can see this doesn't match the name of the class. So if you hang your mouse over it, it gives me the opportunity to rename this class. So I'm going to rename it, and then it works. Click run, and it saves it automatically. And you can see in the console that it's running. If you ever want to stop your program while mid-run, there's a stop button as well. So what I've showed today is how to create a project, how to take, let's say, a program I post on a course website, and open it yourself in Eclipse. Now, if you look here, see how there's all these warning symbols? And typically we don't like to see even warnings. And that's because if you put your mouse over this input, we haven't closed it. So once the program ends, sort of that, the scanner's still open. So if I just put here input dot close, that will get rid of that warning, or should. So if I run this again, and that's selection review 2. See the warning symbols going from there? So you might want to do that with your code. At the bottom of your main, I just close it. Oh yeah, I don't have anything in this one. Put to close. You run it so it saves it. Loop review. Input to close. All those warnings should be gone now. And if you went up to File, you could say Save All. It saves all of them for you. So all those warnings are gone now. Anyways, that's it for now.